Fantasy Baseball Car Talk coming right at you from this rental car, brought to you by Brad Phillis's credit card. Lusa, what's our next question for the listeners?
I've been hearing this term ADP on a lot of fantasy baseball podcasts. What is that?
ADP is a term that means average draft position. And that means where are those players getting drafted in terms of numbers? The number one overall pick will probably have an ADP of about 1.6 or something like that, because they're either getting drafted first or second overall or something like that, right? So when you compare on draft day where we are in the draft to players' ADP, it gives you a sense of if you should be drafting those players at that time. If someone has an ADP of 175 and you really like them, you probably shouldn't be drafting them in the 5th round. That's way, way too early, right?
What round should you be drafting them in then?
Well, with 8 players, if we're in the 5th round, then you should be in like the 40 to 48 range there. You can reach a little bit to get guys that you want, but the whole point is it gives you a sense of about where players are going and if you should be drafting them in this range or not. You can also use ADP to figure out if people are going way later and you really like them. For instance, there will probably be some Cubbies that people like that are going late. Ian Happ is a sleeper pick right now, but you can get him at the very end of your draft, which means his ADP is going to be very high. But you also got to consider in a league full of Cubs fans, maybe he won't be such a value pick because others will try and reach for him. Who knows? Anyways, that's what ADP is, and it will help you when you're looking at the draft tools online.